Happy New Year, everyone! Now we are in 2020 year now, a new decade, and I have some projects I have yet to try since last year. I bought the cards, and yeah, I thought I could do it in last year, but well, a lot of stuff coming up. I have so many works to do, and the year end without doing it. So I decided to do this on a new year. Finally, the most controversial topic that I've been avoiding for so long. Well, for some computer audiophile, they may be familiar with it already. We are going to test the micro SD card from this one. Da 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 da. Sandisk Ultra, pretty popular and generic choice. Good value, good performance, not costly. About 10 bucks, I think. Upgrading to this one, Transcend model 500 something. Yeah, it claims to be a MLC micro SD card. I know they are not the only one, but in Thailand I can buy this one directly and test. And the last one will be this Sony Premium Sound, the most ambiguous, the most ambitious, the most controversial micro SD card that people discussed in years back. And we will test all these cards here. I will start from this one and then to this one and finally this one. From at first I plan to use iBuzzle to test the card side by side. Where is it? And I forget. Okay, here it is. iBuzzle DX120. Pretty sleek, right? And when I brought this up to try charging, and you notice that, oh no, I barely use this, and somehow the back just popped up, so the plans flopped. But on the good side, I realized, oh, maybe I can try better ways to compare, like from real speakers. Behind me here is my home system for bedroom setup using DIY speakers from Thailand. Is semi-horn design and powered by a Thai amplifier. Yeah, I wish I could get Thai DAC too, but you know, my good old Grace M902 model still kicking after over a decade. And it doesn't get broken yet, so no reason to replace, right? Okay, so allow me to review how I will perform this test. First of all, we will use the working PC. I'm recording this now from below here. Yeah, below around here. Damn, it doesn't look really cool. Okay, something around here. Never mind. I will use this USB micro SD card adapter from Transcend. It supports USB 3, which should be fine, right? I will try to play the card from the cheapest one, this one, Sandisk, then Transcend, and then to this one, Sony. Yeah. And we will plug one by one and listen to the music from computer with JRiver software. And how should I continue about this? Let me think. Damn, I should have planned this. Alright, never mind. I would like to address about one important factor before we continue. I know some people will believe, no, all cards are the same. They store digital 01 data. It should all sound the same. Which is fine, you can believe that. No one going to argue with you with that. Like how I love to drink this Monfleur drink. For people who think that they all taste the same for water, it's just H2O. I don't care what you think about it. I enjoy this drink and I don't freaking care how it contains anything else besides H2O. And it's not my obligation to convince you to drink this water over any of your brand that you are familiar with. That's fine. I will drink this, boy. Yeah, I hope you get the analogy. Well, so let's move on. First of all, let us review about the data of each micro SD card. To be fair, I will use the reference from the Amazon website. Is it Amazon? Whatever. Yeah, this one is the Sandisk Ultra. We will use 64 gigabyte because the Sony one only has 64. This one represents the most generic card in the world. Everyone has it. Everyone uses this model, and it's only 10 bucks, guys. Maybe even cheaper in Thailand. Yeah, and it may have better models like the Extreme and other things. I know. It's just most people use this one, and I want to stick with the rules that most people use this for good enough performance. It's not the cheapest one, but good enough one, just to be fair. Yeah. And let's move on to this one, the Transcend 64 gigabyte model for 500S memory card. It has UHS speed class 3, which is pretty nice. It costs several times more, up to $37. In Thailand, I bought it for around $50. Quite expensive. Yeah, but it's sure worth it. You will see later. And this is also the only model in Thailand that they represents the features about MLC NAND flash, as you can see here. The more affordable one use 3D NAND flash, which is not MLC. Yeah, maybe TLC or maybe QLC, I'm not sure. And the read-write speed, these two are about the same, except this one write speed is slightly faster. And yeah, even this model is still good. My friend bought it, and yeah, he kinda likes it a lot, preferring better than understand this one. Never mind, let's move on. And to be fair, I think this one is very good price for audiophile who buys like $300 DAB, maybe 500, 1000, 3000. Yeah, for a price like that, spending like 10% of the DAB to quality storage that they can gain more and provides better sound. It's like, just like $10 or $20 more to get good sound, which is quite affordable. No one's going to complain when you buy like 1000, maybe like some very expensive system. Yeah, this one would be very cheap. Even though they don't buy expensive system, they buy like $100 for headphone maybe. Yeah, they can spend some portion of quality storage too, assuming they are fine with it. Some people spend a lot of money on aftermarket cable. Some people buys like $5,000 for in-ear cables. Yeah, people really did buy that. When I think to myself that 500 is like my borderline for in-ear cables, because how it should be much more expensive or exponentially improves the sound when you can spend more money on the headphones itself. Yep. Well, each to their own. I'm not here to comment or criticize or say my opinions about people's choice. They have their own choice. I also used to try a lot of choice like they do, and I come with my answer. And I think people should have freedom to choose their answer, to feel like, oh, I like this one, oh, I like that one, oh, this one suits me, oh, this one doesn't suit me. Yeah, people like different things. They try different stuff with different preference. They don't need to argue or convince every trolls in the internet like, hey, I bought this guy because it's only just few times more and it sounds better to me, and you need to believe me. No, that's not my point here. I'm just here to demonstrate how this one changing to this one will sound, and then we will try this one and see how it sounds. This is the flagship micro SD cards, the most expensive one that market could offer. Sony also offer their own micro SD card, which is already expensive, and they push this one further to 155, almost 5 times of this card. From this card down to this card, let me be fair, these two cards, they are quite cheap comparing to others, you know. How should I put it? Here, look at this. This one, $10. This one, 35 or maybe, $37. Okay, let's say this one and this one cost 4 times, which is about $20 more maybe. But for this one, yeah, this one to this one, you know how much it will cost more? 5 times, around 5 times. This one costs like 18,500 yen. I bought it myself in Yodobashi store in Japan years back. When I bought it and I tested with my friend using my Sony Xperia phone, of course with my ROM optimized on it for personal use, my friend went crazy like, "Oh no, this sounds so good. We should buy a lot of this. It's freaking great for this price." And I told him, if you try with other phones, maybe it will not sound that much better. I heard friends trying with this dab or that dab, and he said it's not worth it, and something like that. Yeah. So from this one to this one will be quite high, but when you compare from this one that everyone use $10 to this one, 155 US dollar. Yeah, 15 times of this one. Yeah, people will find it ridiculous, despite this one being quite okay already for most people. So like small improvement maybe, but I don't think it's worth 15 times more. So we are going to find out, and here's how we're going to do it. Well, let's move back to the songs we are going to play with this experiment. This will be quite a long clip, so bear with me for a while with some needless rant. Okay. We are going to listen to music from this album, Audiophile Jazz Prologue. It's one of the earliest albums focused on computer audiophiles. In early days, yeah, me and many boys who start using computer audiophile in high-end systems seriously will all buy this because it's one of the early distribution of music with high-res format, and it comes with both CD and DVD containing high-res file. And Mr. Ken Poon is very famous and passionate sound engineer in Hong Kong. He's one of few Asian people who can make a very good sound and represent his approach to deliver music reproduction with unique technology. And yeah, he had his charm, and I really love some of his tracks, to be honest. And there are also some of the tracks I did not like to be honest. Still, I highly respect him for his passion and his goal to make computer audiophile sounding better. And yeah, he also a very nice guy. I met him a few times in the show. He's very honest and very generous and very polite. Yeah. So when we listen to the music of this album, I will test 3 cards, so we cannot test many tracks. I will pick only one. And personally, based on what we discussed so far, I will pick only one track. The last one, called Share and Share Alike, is the music represents how I hope that people can appreciate things they love and share things they like to other people who like similar things without being discriminated, being looked down upon, being made fun of from other people who have different interests. I hope that some days in distant future, in online communities, we will get over this kind of issue. Alright guys, let's move on. First of all, I will provide instruction how I make each media. Uh, the first thing is this card or three cards are formatted with the same exFAT with 128 kilobytes to make sure that we use the same file system partition, the same cluster size, and format from the same PC. So we will eliminate all the differences that may cause the sound signature change. Some people may think it doesn't matter because it all sounds the same, but I want to treat the environment as the same as much as possible. And to further improvements, I also copy the files with a specific tool called copy handler. It allows me to optimize the buffer size, the priority to copy, the more to copy, and some stuff that allows me to make the data transmission to be similar as the first in first out and provide the least fragmentation and possibly jitter that can affect the card. Yeah, so we will put each card into this one by one and connect to the PC, and then we will start listening. I will open the speaker behind a bit louder so that sound will come down to hear it better. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. And now we are going to play the music. Mr. Ken Poon distribute the album in three main format: CD Redbook, and also the high-res for 92, 96 and 192. I will choose the CD version, assuming most people will listen to this kind of format, and I want to represent the standard of generic sound experience that most people have. They are familiar with CD, so I hope this will be fair comparison for most of them. Alright, let's go, guys. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I think that's long enough. Now we'll move on to another card. This is how Sandisk Ultra sounds like. You can see again. I play this one, and now I'm going to play this one. I will not comment how it will sound differently. You guys will try to listen and see for yourself. And 3 minutes may be a little bit long. I'll try to short the next one. Alright, let's go. How Transcend sounds. Hopefully it will be audible enough in the clip after recording. Okay. Woo! That sounds pretty clear to me, and it brings me significantly closer to the music. I don't know how it will sound after recording, but from real sound performance, I highly approve this. Though there are some bits that I feel like a bit far from Sony. We'll try with the Sony one here later. The Last Frontier. I had high hope that this new card will be able to sound as good as Sony, but well, the price justifies the means, I guess. Alright, let's listen to the most expensive micro SD card from Sony, and they probably won't create something like this for a long while. Okay. Well, I ended up listening longer than I thought. That's it, guys. Now you heard all three micro SD cards. Maybe there might be some card performing as close as what I heard from this Sony. In Transcend, to be honest, this card is just open today. This package is still here, you see. Yeah, I just opened it up today. Formatting with quick format and copy the music file, so it may sound slightly different or maybe sound better after burning in for a while, using for like 100 hours or 200 hours, I'm not sure. But comparing to other tools, this tool been used for several hundred hours, if not thousands already. So it might not be fair to test with this card without burning first. But I was so busy since last few months, and I already bought this last month, a few weeks ago, and I did not have time to burn it. So sorry for not setting up the best environment for all cards, but I hope that in my video you can notice some change that all these three cards, let me grab them again. Yeah, look. All these three cards, they don't sound exactly the same to my ears in my system there. The most preferred one may be a little bit tough because Sony one, they have some very good quality that other cards don't have. It's deadly quiet, very analog, and provide many more of little details, the notes of the music, some micro details that reveals a lot more in very good system. Maybe with the flagship depth, or maybe with some very good depth with good optimizations, like I bustle or feel around with Purist Lump, for example. Yeah. Why these two cards are not sounding as clean as Sony one? Well, this one is also maybe mediocre at best, but this one, it has something that I find, oh, this sounds nice. It's not something I heard from Sony, but it has potential. It could be a good substitute for the price and a viability, considering you can no longer buy Sony for 18,500 yen anymore. The price escalated to almost 300 US dollar now in eBay. If you can still buy it, I highly recommend you to buy it now. If you find the last clip in this video file sounding very cool, yeah, because it will not come back. Once it's gone, all gone. I will need to keep this with my life treasure, like my sacred treasure, passing down to younger generations. Yeah. And that's it for today, guys. Leave a like if you enjoy how I perform the experiment with these components, and feel free to discuss how you think about it. Like, oh, I think this card will sound better. Yeah, it's something I would love to hear. And for comments like, all cards sound the same, I hear no difference. If you listen to this clip and you hear no difference for real, that's fine. I'm not offended, and I don't think you are wrong either. Everyone are entitled to their own opinion, and if they have their experience and they understand to hear something that it doesn't make any change to their ears, I can accept that. I respect that, and you can share your opinion like that. But if you have no experience, you haven't heard this clip before, you didn't even bother to unmute the clip and just comment, it all the same, stupid, blah blah blah. You are degenerate. You just make this community has gone to something much worse. Please stop that. Seek help. Let people enjoy their things, okay? That may sound a bit rude, but lately, in last year, I see a lot of people leaving the group, leaving to share their experience, because such people like those keep coming back to haunt them, to say, hey, you snake oil, you silly dummy damn rich boys. Let's just this put to an end. and focus on what really matters. What you really hear, what you really understand are one thing, but learn to respect and share others is another thing. And Happy New Year again. See you.